Hi everybody, welcome to episode 12, Team Valley MOT with Dual Media. The last couple of weeks the garage has been crazy busy, so I've been coming out of the office a lot more and going to the workshop, giving the techs a hand. We're going to take a walk through reception, see if everyone's alright in there, and then we're going to head through to the workshop and see what sort of tools and diagnostics gear we use day to day. There's been a couple of people asking questions about that. So we'll head through to the reception, then we're going to go through the workshop, see what's happening there. Let's take a walk. Where's Jimmy? Are you busy? Oh, Jimmy's always busy.
Always busy.
We'll go through some of the tools that we use, some of the diag gear. So first of all, we use an AutoCom dongle. Use this via an iPad. Does light diagnostics and some very small programming. We also use the TPMS4 from Snap-on. Use that every other day. So this will read and program the TPMS sensors, which give you the tyre pressure in the vehicle. So if this tyre's got a sensor fitted inside the rim, this will read it and program it. Also use this a lot more in the winter as well. So this is a Snap-on battery tester. This will give us the health of the battery. A lot of electrical problems now are caused by the battery not taking the charge, or it's not back to its full capability. So we'd test it with that. That would give us if it was good or bad. Change it out if it needs it. This one here is the launch. This is really good on Japanese and Asian cars. We've also got two of the Tyre machines. So this one's capable of programming. This one's not, but both really good machines, but this one is quite handy. Very good on Maserati, which sometimes the Snap-on one fails down on. We do quite a lot of Maseratis now, but that's really good for diag and resetting the service lights. So these three tools here, these two are the same. This one's just the older version of AutoLogic. AutoLogic's an unbelievable machine. It's dealer level diag basically. We can do coding and programming for most makes and models through these machines. We had that one for a long time, and then we upgraded to the new version. And then we found that we used it so much that every time somebody else wanted to use it, somebody else already had it. So we bought two of them machines. Then we've got these machines here. So these are very similar, just different in age. This is the oldest one. This is a Snap-on Modus Ultra. This has got a scope built in, so we do still use that one for scope capability. Then there's a Solus Edge and the Apollo. These machines here are very similar, but this one's just a new version, to be fair. Then there is this tool here, is the Mercedes tool. So this is a Mercedes actual dealer level tool, what they would use in the Mercedes dealership or in their workshops. This one here is the VW tool, so this is VW Otis. And this one's probably one of the most used ones, which is the Jaguar Land Rover Pathfinder. This is exactly what you would find, these three here, is exactly what you find in the dealership. We can do coding and programming online with the dealer, so if the car needs a software update, or maybe something programming like a new module, we can do that. If we walk over here, this tool over here, so these two machines here are for MOTs. These are smoke and gas analyzers. This tool here is from Butts Abortory. This is the RAV four-wheel alignment machine. This gets used every day. Remember, if you change your tyres, you should be doing four-wheel alignment. Or if you change any sort of component that could affect that, so suspension or steering components, make sure whoever's doing your work, they get that car four-wheel aligned to make sure everything's tracked nice and steady. Remember, you know, in the dry you want the car to feel sort of nice and steady on the road. In the wet you don't want the car to try to be pulling left or right and slipping your way. Let's say you get your car done, four-wheel alignment, make sure that car's tracked the way it should be. So we'll head over here. Just go through a couple of jobs that I've got in. This is a automatic focus. This is all done now, just in for a health check before it goes back out. This transporter van, this is in for a pre-sale check. Guys just sold it. We're going to just check it back to front, make sure it's good to go before he gets rid of it. I believe it just wants a drop link, and that's it with this car. We've got an old school Supra in here, twin turbo. Really cool car from back in the day, I suppose. Just got a couple of electrical issues. The rev counter is not working properly, and I think it's the traction control. But we've got Paul gonna have a look at that. We're still waiting on some information from Holly for the Mustang and the G-Wagon. We've just pulled out the headlights, and the door cards are all off now, so all the central locking works perfect now. Just the 2 front window regulators to get. Got a pair of new mirrors on the way. We'll get them wheels on and around the back of it. We've stripped all the back lights out. So we've got the fog light and the reverse light are out, and them 2 lenses are off. Them full units are going to come out. So when they come out, we're going to replace them with LEDs, and we'll be getting the windows tinted, get the wheels on, getting that look proper. So we'll go through some of the tools in my toolbox. So things used pretty regular. There's a lot of stuff in this drawer. So these are all your impact tools. So you've got 3/8, and you've also got 1/2 inch. There's a mixture of Snap-on and Milwaukee there. I would say probably top of the game in everything that they do. A lot of electrical testing gear. So there's, you've got multimeters, boroscopes, thermal imaging cameras, power probes. You've got the Snap-on amp hound, a lot of Power Pro gear as well. I think if we go through, that trolley's just been left out there off the job, just finished off. So even though there's a lot of these sockets are similar, all do different jobs. So you got anything that's dark or in black material, and non-chrome is impact, chrome is the non-impact. I don't think you ever have, I suppose, too many tools. So there's the spanners there from 10 to 19, but there's probably 10 different variations. And that one there, you've probably got one at home, probably fits everything, but fits nothing very well. Drivers the same. There's 5 or 6 different types of every kind of driver. So as you can see, we use only the best gear in this garage really. Everybody, all the techs have got Snap-on everywhere you look. So Callum's got his Snap-on box. This is mine, and he's got his over here. We've got a new guy starting who's coming in 2 weeks' time. He's got his Snap-on toolbox come with him. We'll just head over towards the Tyre Machine. So we've got the Hoffman Tyre Machine here. This is actually quite an old Tyre Machine now. We've got this new, but it is starting to get on, but it's an awesome machine. Doesn't mark any wheels. Handles 24-inch tyres on the new Range Rovers, no problem at all. Then we use the Hunter wheel balance machine. When we bought this back in the day, this was probably the best machine you get money to buy. These are all parts on the shelf here, just ready for next week's jobs. So we'll normally order 2 or 3 days ahead, just so that you're not waiting around and we're not waiting for parts. Once your vehicle's booked in, we order the parts, they're on the shelf waiting. So there's a Range Rover coming in next week for 2 bottom arms, and the set of front pads there. So that's all ready. We've got a disc there as well. This machine here, I'll quickly show you. So this is the Santa's i4 induction heater. So I was obviously using this on this job here, trying to get the bolt out. But I'll quickly show you if I've got anything here. Let's have a quick look, see if we've got a nut and bolt. So that's on there. Just switch it on. Once that's switched on, I'll show you how this works. Take this time. So basically that there is obviously it's cold all the time. If I put it on there, nothing happens, I've got to push the button. But once I push the button on there, so you can see the smoke coming off that already. So that's heating that bolt up just to the particular place I want it heated. So it's not heating everything up around it. It's literally just heating up that part of the bolt. So you can see that's already red there. So that would help get that bolt out. So that's nice and warm now. So if that bolt was seized in the vehicle, would heat up just the place that we want to get it out. You wouldn't be putting an open flame on someone's car or van. That was what you used to do a long time ago, but obviously things have moved on now. So believe it or not, you actually touch that now. That's freezing cold. So that takes away anything of the technician burning himself later on by touching that machine if you forgot you left it on. That is stone cold, but that there is just being like so hot it's actually turning red. So switch it off. So that was a quick video of what we're going to do today. Hope you enjoyed it. People have been asking what sort of tools we use. So if any more tools that you think you've seen us use or seen the guys use, give it a shout, we'll show you how it works. We'll tell you if it's good, tell you if it's bad. Most stuff that we've ended up with now is all good gear. We've always used a lot of stuff in the past that maybe wasn't as good. But just remember, like it, share it, and subscribe. But also, I may as well tell you now that we've bought a car that we're going to give away. So we're going to give that away on 10,000 subscribers. I'll put a photo of that car up here now. I think the car's, it's under 50,000 mile. Awesome little car. I've loved them for a long time. I've had one before and one come available last month and I bought it. Realised that actually, I suppose rose-tinted glasses wasn't as good as I used to think they were. So we're going to give that away on 10,000 subscribers. Hopefully somebody gets it who's going to love it, or sell it, do whatever you like with it. But on 10,000 subscribers, we're going to give away that little car. So remember to like, share, subscribe, put this on your social media platforms, try and get us out there to a lot more people. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.
We're Duo Media. We're here filming episode 12 for Tame Valley Service and MOT on the Tame Valley. And we thought it'd be good to show you some of the guys in action, filming that is. And we're going to show you a few clips to let you see how we actually put this all together. Hope you enjoyed. Gary needs a hand.
What's with you?
How's it going, Jam?
Always busy.
Top boy.
Then we're going to go through the workshop and see what's happening there. Let's take a walk. The battery not taking the charge, or it's not battery full here with the Apollo. These machines here are very similar. The car four-wheel lines to make sure everything's track nice and steady. Remember, he's just automatically run.
Okay. Hi, I'm James from Duo Media. I'm with the team.
Hi, I'm James.